Now to some new reporting. Studies show 1 in every 10 children experiences a tragic loss of a parent or a sibling before they even turn 18.
Dustin's Place in Plymouth helps children and their families process grief, finding therapeutic ways to cope. And now the group is working to extend their reach to help more people. Our
Natasha Casal shares a story of how grief and joy can go hand in hand. Hey there, Natasha.
Hey Josh, and back in November, Dustin's Place marked 5 years of service. This year, they plan on moving to a new and bigger facility to help over 300 children deal with grief.
Grief can feel isolating and it can be overwhelming, but when you have others who understand the journey you're on, you don't have to go through it alone.
Grief is an emotion almost everyone experiences at least once in their lifetime, but it can be even harder for children to cope with the loss of a loved one. Dustin's Place in Plymouth has helped over 900 children and their families over the last 5 years. Vicki Brown, the executive director of Dustin's Place, created it in honor of her late husband, Dustin. He was killed in a car accident back in 2016 on his way home from work, leaving her to grieve, as well as her 3 children who were only 6, 5, and 11 months old at the time.
Through my personal grief journey and that of trying to parent 3 grieving children, I came to realize the lack of resources in our community for children. There were plenty of places for me to go. I could have attended groups or gone to individual therapy, but there was nothing for my children. It was a 10-month wait list for my daughter to have therapy, and there was nothing to take them to where others understood their grief. And so that gap in resources really was the pivotal point of, we need this. Our community needs something for our children.
Now, Dustin's Place is looking to expand its services with a new facility where they will offer new programs for group and individual settings.
We'll be able to provide space for children to express their grief. Right now, we just have group rooms, but in this new facility, we are going to have an art expression room, so we can bring art therapy into our space. We'll have a volcano room, which is a physical space where the children can express their grief like a volcano. Sometimes it erupts and sometimes we need to get it out. And then we'll have a sensory room for those who just need to sit with their grief, and it'll be low lit with some lava lights and sensory wall interactions so that they can express it how they need to express it, because everyone's going to express their grief differently.
Dustin's Place will break ground on its new location in Plymouth next month. The group hopes to be fully operational by October.
Cannot wait to see that new home. We appreciate this story. Natasha, thank you for it.